please remember to like and subscribe. I love how details everything here. The piles of rock, and the batch of green leaves on the ground. I love this next part. You can see the wind and mist flying against the bridge here. You can also see the bridge being shaken by the wind. You can see Leon puts his hand up to cover his face. The blood on the bridge probably belongs to the police when the Ganado drags his body on the bridge. Interestingly, Leon doesn't notice or doesn't comment on it. The original also has fog and dense forest as well. However, one thing that is missing is the ambient light leaking through the tree. Here light plays a big part in creating the different moods in the remake and the original. The remake looks like it is in the early dawn, while the original looks like it is in the early evening. You don't need a knife anymore to break the barrel. Since everything here is so much realistic compared to the original, you will see a lot of use of the candles in the remake. In the original, this is not possible because of the graphic limitation, but the remake makes use of candles as to light the path for the player.
How far could he have gone?
Again here, you see Leon realistically reacts to the environment by raising his hand to cover his face as he walks past the tree branches. The remake expands on the first house that Leon encounters, the First Ganado. The house looks more torn down, as if the Ganado just doesn't care about their dwelling anymore. Notice again the differences in the lighting. One looks like it is at night, and the other one looks like it is in the middle of the day. The logs are now cut in small pieces and are placed inside the house. This is much more practical and realistic.
Anyone home?
The remake expands the house to make it look like a mansion, almost. There are so much belongings placed around the house of the Ganado, and there are so many more rooms. The preely texture in the original lights up the house unnaturally, while the remake allows the lamps and volumetric light from the outside to light up the house naturally. Leon uses a flashlight to lit up the basement of the house, which barely has any light. There is something so exciting about flashlight being used in Resident Evil 4 to create a different atmosphere. Don't you think so? Flashlight is first being used in Resident Evil 2 Remake to create a different atmosphere. You see another barrel here, but this is different from the first barrel with a yellow X. I think the barrel without the X is indestructible.
Hey!
The body of the police was never found in the original until later when his body was dumped in the lake.
¡Necesito apoyo!
I read you.
¿Quiénes sois?
What's your situation? The hell's going on? What was that?
There is always a twist in the remake for Capcom. The twist here is that even though his head was basically decapitated from his body, unlike other zombie that Leon knows, this one is still able to walk without it. This, of course, is foreshadowing to the parasite living inside the Ganado's body.
No fucking way.
You'd think that the Ganado jumping at Leon is the scariest thing. No. The scariest thing is seeing how much health a simple jumping attack takes from Leon. I love to see a stealth element here. However, I wonder if it is actually a new feature of the game or it is just made for this moment. For me, I think it is the former. Capcom has expanded the first house into a little mansion, where the Ganadis organized their plan to kidnap the president's daughter. Just a side note, but the candles are so beautiful. They just brighten up the room, don't they?
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Notice Leon is no longer using a little PDA, portable digital assistant. He is using an in-ear device. I wonder why Capcom has ditched the whole PDA. I wonder if the reason will come clear later why they did the switch.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later.
In the remake, the window swings open, and then the wooden frame and glasses break apart. In the original, Leon jumps through the glass, and only the glass breaks apart. Did you notice how the flame starts out blue like a real fire? Notice the details on her hand. You can see the skin aging and the green veins popping out. And this lady reminds me of Marguerite Baker from Resident Evil 7. It looks like the cow can't catch on fire. I wonder if the Ganado can't catch on fire as well, and then spread to other Ganado?
Kill me for the repairs later.
You can catch a glimpse of a well here. It looks there is a ladder as well. I wonder if you can go down there. can actually jump over the fence in the remake. In the original, the fence is not interactable in any way.
¡Por allí! ¡No dejes que se escape!
We actually lose a mechanic here from the original. You no longer can push cabinet against the door or window to block it. Okay, I just love this shot where the camera seems to go between the stair supports. Wow. Love that spark. Wait, the Ganado reads books? You can see the broken window here being preloaded in one frame before the lady break the window. Wow. Love the beautiful sunlight with green and yellow leaves on the trees in the background. What a beautiful day to be hunting, Leon. These Ganado need to take better care of the roofs. This looks like a new technique for the remake. Note that this technique was first seen in Resident Evil 5. This scene reminds me a lot of Resident Evil 5 zombies. This scene where the chainsaw man, Dr. Salvador, saws down the wood beams is very scripted. This scene is needed to create a ladder structure to get up to the second floor. I wish more buildings are destructible. One thing we still haven't seen yet is whether the Ganado's bodies will vaporize and disappear or whether they will stay. Leon blocking the chainsaw with a knife is pretty cool. But that knife better breaks after that or it may as well not break ever. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'm not sure if the wolf is already dead before Leon comes, or the player accidentally kills the wolf. In my opinion, it is the latter, and the player still has a choice of saving the wolf. Similarly to the original, you can kill the crow to get the peseta or other items. That's a very interesting mix of color on that truck. I thought this is Resident Evil, not Final Fantasy. Grasses and tree branches now react to Leon's presence.
¡Forastero! ¡Empieza! ¿Qué coño?